Hello, and welcome back to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is Ectric, and we are here in this stream where we are going to be coming back to this game where we haven't played it in a little while. It's been a few weeks at this point, which is actually not too bad for this game, but I found out recently that apparently if you 100% a Pokedex entry for a Pokemon, its shiny rate goes up. So I kind of want to do that for all of them. So I'm going to try and work on perfecting the Pokedex. Obviously, it's not going to be a, doing it in this stream thing, because if we look at our Pokedex real quick, most of them are not even close. So I think we have maybe like 3 perfected, but we're going to go and try and get as many of these done today. So if you are excited for that, consider liking and subscribing to the channel so you can catch every single stream of every series that we do as it comes out. But regardless, thank you so much for being here. Solo and Dazzling, thank you so much for joining before the stream even started. And Griffey, thank you so much for joining in as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's start with Rowlet, though. We're going to start with Rowlet and Dartrix, and then I guess Decidueye after that. Yeah, we'll just go down the list. Let's just get things started. I think we should have most of the ones where it's like evolve a Pokemon or catch a certain number of Pokemon. We should have most of those done already. So I think it's mostly just going to have to be like doing moves and stuff like that. Possibly feeding Pokemon as well. So we'll see. I have now the whole Miner's outfit for Tears of the Kingdom. Nice! I have not done much in terms of clothing in that game. Alright, we're going to see my Pokemans. So, oh, shoot. Oh, we are chock full of Pokemon. I guess this is what we're going to do first. We're going to release multiple, and we're just going to get rid of all of these, I guess. Because we need the space in case we have to catch Pokemon. Obviously, we're not going to be specifically hunting for shinies, but I did include the counter just because, we'll be interacting with Pokemon, and with the shiny charm, it's very possible we get a shiny just kind of exploring around. So, hopefully we get one. That'd be fun. Scoobs, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Recently found this cemetery in the depths somewhere. Ooh, geez, that's weird. I don't like the idea of there being a cemetery in the depths. It means enough people got stuck down there that they created a place to bury their dead. That is a creepy thought. Not a fan of that one. I'm gonna just lurk while I play Monster Hunter? Nice. Well, thank you so much for lurking, Solo. I appreciate that. And good luck with Monster Hunter. I actually haven't really played in Monster Hunter. I've heard good things, though. I've heard it's kind of similar to Dauntless, which I have played once, which was fun. Mental, and I definitely have to play that at some point again. And Yumiko and all them. Bam. We're getting there. I apologize for taking so long. Why not play Monster Hunter Stories on the channel? Because I've got a crap ton of games that I want to play. I think that is actually on the list to play at some point. I am not at all opposed to playing on the stream at some point. It's just, I've been really wanting to play a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, so that's taken up a lot of my streaming time. And then whenever I don't, I usually am just like, the only reason I wouldn't want to play Tears of the Kingdom for a night is just if I want to like relax and not worry about like just kind of like go back to a game that I'm like comfortable with. That's just kind of like chill, that's like this game or Pokemon or something like that. Some other Pokemon game or something like that. So most of the time you're not getting the super chill stuff from a new game. At least not for me. It's possible you could find a new chill game and stuff like that, but I'm generally the kind of person where if it's a new game, I'm at least a little bit like stressed about trying to figure it out and such. In other news, found another old map. Ooh, nice. Oop, no, 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 no. Okay, we get rid of you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you. Right? Yeah, you're not shiny. And you, and you, and you. I think we keep the Munchlax. And then... Wait. Oh, Shinx are the last one, so you and you go also. And then all of this... No, all the Shinx are the ones that get bopped. Alright. Release. Bam! Now we have space again. Perfect. We're getting an anxious K-Raid. Welcome to the Stream Raiders. Welcome Tom, welcome Jade Died, welcome Nessiric, Master B-Rad, Happy Ambi. Thank you so much for joining. Glad to have you in. Is this a double raid? This is in fact a double raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, Christian. Welcome, Kay. Thank you so much for both of you for sending over the love. Violet, thank you so much for posting Anxious's link, and also hopefully we'll get Kay's link in a second. Thank you so much for joining. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Ectric. I am a Poketuber, do a bunch of different Pokemon stuff. I also do other Nintendo stuff, like I play in the new Zelda game. I play Mario. I speedrun Wii Sports every once in a while. So if any of that sounds interesting, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. But regardless, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you will enjoy yourself while you're here. This is going to be a very, very just laid-back, chill stream. We just got started. I'm basically going to be trying to protect the Pokedex as much as possible because I found out that apparently if you 100% a Dex entry in this game, it gives you higher shiny odds. So I like shinies. I want more shinies. So I figure I'll maximize my chances of getting those shinies by, you know, getting myself some perfected Pokedex entries. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that, but it worked. Got there. Got there in the end. So I think we're gonna start off. I did go back at some point to try and get myself the Pokemon on my team, and then got distracted by the fact that I needed to get rid of all of the extra ones. So I never ended up doing that. Let me get some Rowlets on the team. How's the stream? It's going well. We just got started. I started pretty late, but we are doing well. How was your streams? What were you guys playing? That's cool. I didn't know that about the Pokedex. Yeah, I just recently found out about it. It also might be complete bullcrap. So if it ends up not being true, don't blame me. It's not my fault. I am just a simple lad who was confused, and I didn't know what I was talking about. I was just following other people, and it's not my fault. Yeah, so it's very possible that it's not true, but I think it's true, and that's the important thing, isn't it? That I think something's true. Up to 570 now? Awesome! Congratulations, Christian. Yeah, everyone, if you are not aware, Anxious Christian has been putting together a fundraiser for Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you want to go and check out his Twitter, there should be links to the donation link, and if you can grab that link, I'm not sure, it might be a little difficult to find, so if you're not able to find it, don't worry about it, but if you can find that link and post it in the chat, we'll see if we can't get some donos going. Could I please say something about Tears of the Kingdom that you don't know yet? I'd rather you didn't, Dazzling, because I'd rather avoid spoilers if I can. I apologize, but I really would rather not get spoiled on this. We have Decidueye, we have, I guess we could just do the, oops. Still used to the old, controls with, Scarlet Violet. Perfect. Alright, so this will be the team that we start off with. I just follow the friends. Unfortunately, I'm not a Pokemon player, but still like to enjoy chat. Well, thank you so much for joining in, Ultimate Space Ghost. Really glad to have you in regardless. And honestly, it is probably one of the biggest compliments you can give a streamer is if you're not necessarily a fan of the game and you're still hanging in chat and enjoying yourself, because it means that you are enjoying the streamer for who they are and what they provide to the table, rather than just the game itself. So I thank you. If it's true, neat. If it isn't, makes no difference to me. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, at the very least, I'll get some shiny sparkles and stars next to the Pokemon names, so isn't that its own reward? Shiny Charm and Perfect Dex make the odds 1 in 585. Oh, okay, so it is true. Thank you, Violet. Sorry, taking care of Discord stuff and wasn't paying attention. Hope stream's going well. It is going very well. Thank you so much, Christian. I don't know. Sometimes I call you anxious, and I'm like, I don't want to just call you anxious. It seems a little bit insensitive. So I'd rather call you Christian. I'll leave this fact instead. It's actually safe to shield surf over the gloom. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, I did miss Chev. Chev, thank you so much for joining. And hope you're doing well, man. Excited for Tuesday. Thank you for pointing that out, Violet. Nesarek, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you will enjoy yourself. Honesty is indeed the best policy. It is. It is really true. Honestly. I would say so. I do like completion. I just don't have the patience for it. Oh, yeah. I am a completionist, too. It's just hard to do on stream because a lot of the time, to be a completionist, you have to do a lot of tedious things like using Roost 25 times with a baby Pokemon, and it seems like that would not be a fun thing to necessarily watch unless it's just like, you know, also talking to chat and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing here. Oh shoot, I don't even have Roost. All right, let me run away. All right. Change moves. Roost. We're gonna put you in place of, I guess, Magical Leaf. I got so many moves. Leaf Storm. Confirm. Beautiful. Sometimes someone IRL says the word anxious when talking about anxiety, and my brain goes, "Oh, that's me." And it takes like, yeah. Every time I hear the word electric, I'll be like, "Oh, are they talking?" Nope, they didn't. They said electric. You know, a very common word that people say all the time for many different reasons, not referring to me. All right, so Roost. Took a Flux Construct. I means one in room. I don't know what a Flux Construct is. Oh shoot. It didn't work. If it wasn't for work being non-stop, I'd make more Donkey Kong Country challenges. Platformers are my thing. See, I like doing platformers too, and I definitely get you with that whole you know, not having time because of work stuff, because it's rough, man. It sucks having to schedule being able to do YouTube stuff around a full-time job. I definitely know that vibe. Over the past week, I had a ton of work things come up where it was just, you know, I was not. I had to deal with a lot of stuff at work, and it was just tiring, and I had to go in really early, which meant I couldn't stay up late like I am right now and play. It just, you know, it sucked. I would like to be able to focus more on this, but unfortunately, no such luck. Nathaniel, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Good to have you in. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Also, Luigi Dragon, thank you so much for joining. I don't know if I mentioned it. I might have. I don't remember. So, if I didn't, I apologize. I appreciate you being here. And if I did already, well, you got me to say your name twice. So, congratulations. Alright. We're going here. There we go. One day I must do a 102% no-death run of DK Countries 2. but summertime is the busiest season for work and side jobs. Gotcha. So are you not are you in school still, and you like work over the summers to be able to like help fund yourself and stuff like that, or is it like you're just like more of like a seasonal worker and you work at like more summer jobs and such? I'm curious because I've got a basic 9 to 5 type of thing going on, so it doesn't really matter the season. I'm always kind of just busy. It's just every once in a while something will happen I gotta deal with. Roost. Because of my screen name being difficult to pronounce, I usually get called Nasser Nesquik. I have responded to both in IRL conversations. Doesn't come up often, but it happened a few times. I mean, that is pretty funny. Yeah, it's always interesting when you like take on another like name that you respond to, because it's just like you all of a sudden have. Especially if someone doesn't know that you respond to that as like a name, it's just like, oh, they're just like talking about something completely different, and it's just like, all of a sudden you're just like, huh? They're just like, what? Alright, let's boost. Ever tried getting 200% in DKCR? I've never played a... Have I ever played a DK game? I've played, like, the original Donkey Kong arcade game. I don't think I've ever played a dedicated DK game. Like, I've played games that has DK in it all the time. All of Mario Karts and, like, the Ultimates and stuff like that. But I don't think I've ever actually played a DK game where DK was, like, the only main character. Which is kind of crazy. Also, apparently, in order for it to count, I actually have to use it, which means I have to take damage, which kind of sucks. Let's see if Geodudes are ones to attack. Tried Tropical Freeze and struggled with the water boss. Yeah, I need to play some DK stuff for sure. I'm outspeeding everything is the problem. Roa, perfect. Just gonna keep using that. Roost. Beautiful. Oh shoot, it's my turn again. I need another move that doesn't do any damage, so I don't have to keep wasting my PP. It's gonna take forever if I have to do this while also wasting all of my PP on Roost, waiting for someone to attack me. Thoughts on Irate 8? I'm assuming you're talking to Space Ghost, not me at this point. Alright. And one more. Controls feel more sensitive than the Super Nintendo classics. Can see some homage to the classic games in Tropical Freeze. Yeah, I always like when they pay homage to the older games. I remember back in Odyssey, or actually, it's funny because I played Odyssey before I played Mario 64. So I was playing through Mario 64, and I went into that one area in, what's it called? Is it Dry Docks? Maybe, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was called, but which place it was called. It was the one where you have to go through a painting, and there's like water, and there's like a boat, and there's an eel that like you have to like lure out, and there's a star right behind the eel's tail. In Mario 64, I don't remember what the name of it is. It might be Dry Docks, but I don't remember what the name of the place was. But I remember in that place there was a cave underwater that you go into, and there were like 4 chests. And there was like a pattern, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, up, left, right, down. And I remember when I was playing through Mario 64, I was like, I remember in Odyssey there were some 4 chests that were in this pattern, and the correct pattern ended up being up, left, right, down. So I tried it, and I got it first try, and I was like, so I guess the Odyssey one was a homage to the original 64 one. But it was funny because I went in the wrong order, so... I saw the homage before I saw the original. Unfortunately, it's not looking like there are any other moves that I can give it that aren't attacking moves. So I guess I'm just going to have to... I guess we could give it Gust, so it's at least a bit weaker, but it's not going to do... we'll do that for now. Can the eel come out to play? Jolly Roger Bait. Jolly Roger Bait, thank you, Dazzling. That is what it's called. You are correct. It's a 7-4 job for me. Full-time side jobs are blue-collar stuff like log splitting, rototilling, small engine repair, and scrap metal. Ooh, nice. I've never really done too much of that kind of work where it's like you know, blue collar stuff. I actually do kind of like working with my hands a bit. I am a fan of you know, more. I wouldn't call it menial because that's a bit derogatory, and I don't think that it should be derogatory because it's, you know, very, very legitimate and necessary work, and people who do it are, you know, can be absolute masters of the craft and stuff like that. But for lack of a better term, you know, like the hard labor and stuff like that. And every once in a while, I'll just be like, I just kind of like think, I have like larger degrees and stuff like that, and I'm like, kind of like, I would kind of like to sometimes do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't think I would do very well long term in it, but like every once in a while, it's just like, I have some sort of like more physical aspect of my job that I have to do, and I enjoy that aspect of it very much. But it's interesting. I'm clueless with computer. If it starts up, I'm happy. I'm just hoping it doesn't have dial-up connection. Yeah, see, I'm much more of a whatchamacallit, a computer person. Personally, I got you know, I have a computer science minor, and have been doing a lot of coding work and stuff like that. I also do, you know, in the lab science stuff. But so I am definitely more of like a tech guy, like white collar job type of stuff. But every once in a while, I'll have to like move analyzers and around in the lab and stuff like that, and have to lift heavy boxes and stuff like that. And I enjoy that kind of stuff, actually. Funny enough. There's star 2 for that one. Gotcha. Oh, 3-2. Gotcha. Alright, let's boost. While Drifloon using Confusion on you is good because that's one of the tests for Drifloon. Oh, beautiful. I really wish it would stop missing, because then it would be, it would, you know. Will you attack me? Come on. Use it on me. Confusion. Forever. Some people will message me and ask if I will take and not take for scrap. I'll go to their homes and take, let's say, Washer Out with Appliance, Dolly, free from me. Oh, nice. Honestly, that's a good side hustle. Especially because people don't generally know what to do with their like old technology and stuff. Like I for sure don't. Like I still have a drawer full of like my old cell phones that I just have no idea what I'm supposed to do with. I'm sure that there is some place where you can like get them taken care of and like recycled as much as possible, and otherwise thrown out and disposed of correctly. But I just never have thought to do it. So I feel like a lot of people have that same problem where it's like, how do I call bulk pickup type of stuff? So I honestly, that seems like a really good thing where it's like, you know, you just hey, can you just come in and take care of this for me? I don't care what you do with it, just as long as I don't have to pay, and you deal with it and leave me out of it. You can have whatever you want from it. Seems like a good deal. Main course 3-2. Can the eel come down to play? Oh, is that what it's called too? Makes sense. Shiny Beyblade, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. trying to complete the Pokedex? I am indeed. I'm trying to 100% it. I hate that they don't attack sometimes. Just attack me. Oh my god, this is taking forever. This is all my PP. Thank you. Maybe I'll go somewhere where they have higher levels and maybe they'll outspeed me. That might be useful. Maybe I'll go to the Icelands. Because I'm level 100, so I'm like way outspeeding all of these things. If it still works, it can be a good flip, but if it's all broken and beat up, then it's a scrap. Actually break them down for the copper wire, aluminum, and electric motor. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I assume that there's probably some good, scrap metals and stuff like that in there, but it's interesting that you can also, like, just repair them and stuff like that. That's really cool. Apparently I was in the Obsidian Fieldlands and caught a bunch of Pokemon. I don't remember doing that. So I need to do Roost 5 more times and then give it Aerial Ace. And use that a bunch of times. Oh, I have to do Strong and Agile style too. Alright, good to know. I haven't been paying enough attention. Oh well. Let's go. Once I get my final stamina upgrade, I'm off to Eventide. Oh, I forgot that Eventide would be a thing in the new game as well. Carry Lepa Berries with you so you can restore moves on the go instead of going back to rest each time. That's a good idea. Yeah, I should definitely do that. Let me go see how many Lepa Berries I have in my bag. I probably don't have many. I'll have to go find some. Let's see. So we'll get rid of all this. Cherry berry. Alright. And we're going to organize. Where are my berries? Where are the berries at? Oh, I have 81. Never mind. We're all set. Let's go find that Avalon outbreak first. Because, it's still fun to get experience and such. There we go. We get the satchel, and now let's go. I've never repaired an appliance. Someone just gave me an electric dryer for scrap and said it wasn't heating up when it tumbles. Oh. And then thank you, YouTube, on how you get the heating element and replace it. Oh, so you ended up just replacing one part and it worked fine. That makes sense. I mean, YouTube is a very, very useful tool for that kind of stuff. I unfortunately try sometimes to do my own like repair stuff rather than just calling someone, and it's it's stressful, but it's useful to have that option. No, stop. Okay. Oh my god, stop that. I just want to chuck a ball at this guy. Are you kidding me? Come on. I can't see a thing. Where is everyone? Oh my god. This is crazy. Get over here. Ah. How many are there? Ah, stop, 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 stop. Get up, you doofus. Come on, go away. I swear, every single time I tried to throw a ball at that one guy, one would pop up right in front of me, and I wouldn't be able to catch it. That was nuts. Every single time I was like, I just want to catch this one. I throw a glob at it, and then, oh, okay, there's a guy in front of me. Okay, let me throw another ball. Oh, there's another guy in front of me. Go away! Everyone go away! I just wanted to catch that one guy. Alright, there's 2 left. Neither of them are shiny, but whatever. There we go. Cool. Since you have the daybreak update for Pokemon Legends, I assume you know the specific thing that you can do at your quarters once you complete it. I might. I don't know what you're talking about right now, though. Well, my home is an older home, and the outlet for my dryer is the old 3 prongs. This one has 4 prongs, newer unit. Oh. Had to order an adapter to test it. Yeah, I've been currently trying to work my way towards getting a home, and all of the places around me have been pretty old, so we might have to deal with that kind of stuff also. Oh, really? Howard. Sure, Lucien. Welcome to the stream. I'll hear a joke. Let me find someone who will attack me. That was one. Alright, whatever. Oh, it's Alpha, too. Get up. Right, this thing is definitely going to outspeed me, so... How much does this do? You know, that's quite effective. And we got Frostbite. Lovely. You know what? Let me run. This was a dumb idea. On the bright side, now we can heal ourselves. The first turn against Bergmite, let's say. Where does a cat go if they lose their tail? I'm not sure. Where do they go? It's only a joke when it becomes apparent. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really good. Pat, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone smash that like button. For Ectric, thank you so much. And thank you for being a member for two months. Can we get some hype in the chat for Patterson Packs? Go check out his channel. Thank you, Violet, for posting the link. Definitely go check out Patterson. Does some awesome content. Awesome Pokemon content. A lot of shiny hunting and all that, so definitely give him a shot. The retail store. I like it. Good job. Good joke. Funny stuff. When I completed my Pokedex and got the shiny charm, I didn't find any shiny, but the next day I found 11. Nice, Beyblade. Yeah, it took me a while to, actually, it didn't take me that long. I think my first one I found after I got the shiny charm was, a shiny, Tangela, which was really good. Good looking. I like that Pokemon a lot. You're taking the day off? That's alright. Appreciate you being here no matter what. I get to be your little Rowlet now? Yeah, I, the way I did, the badges, was I did it in, reverse order of my favorite Pokemon from every gen. So you start off with a Garganacl, because that was my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9, and then you go to Gen 8, which was, Inteleon, and then Gen 7 was Rowlet, and then I went all the way back to Gen 3, which is obviously, Blaziken. And it is, my, Professor Mulberry character and Blaziken, like, you know, hanging out shoulder to shoulder, smiling at each other, which is a fun one to draw. I'm gonna go because I got school in the morning. Good night and good luck getting dex entries on. Thank you so much, Solo. Have a great night and appreciate you joining in. Coolest guy at the hospital? The hip replacement doctor. Why? Hip replacement. I'm trying to find the pun in there. Dark Lytton, thank you so much for being here as well. Glad to have you in. There's also a thing going on that's happening way outside your time zone, so you don't have to get involved. What's happening way outside of my time zone? That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I was very happy with the badge ideas. At first, I was thinking about maybe doing like different Pokemon that I had as you know, memorable Pokemon from my times on the channel. But in the end, I decided to just go with my favorite Pokemon from each gen, because as you stay as a member more and more, you go back in the generations, which I thought was a fun way to go about it. Alright, go back here. Drama and slander. And you're in the center of it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lucian. I am never a fan of being the center of drama. I am pretty oblivious, for one. So generally I'm pretty good at avoiding drama, just because it's like I don't recognize when it's happening around me. But it is very disappointing when you have to like deal with all that crap. So I'm sorry that you're dealing with it. And you know, every once in a while drama is fun to listen to, like when you're not involved, but when you're involved, it's just like stressful and not fun. So I definitely feel you there, and I'm sorry about that. It's going okay. It's hot right now, which makes it hard for me to sleep. I can't stand being warm when I'm trying to go to sleep. I need it to be very, very cold. That's why I love going to sleep in the winter, because it's just like I very rarely am like, ooh, I could use a blanket. So sometimes I'll be like cold, and I'll be like, rather than like turning up the heat or something like that, I'll be like, no, I want to use a blanket. I never get to use a blanket and like feel like it's doing something for me. All right, let's change the moves again. So we don't need Roost anymore. We do need Aerial Ace, and we need Leafage. And then we just need to do strong and agile versions. Bam. Usually say it happens, but it doesn't. Yeah, at least it's not a common thing. I mean, it'd be really bad if you were constantly getting into it. Fortunately, I've got good people on my side, so it should be okay. That is important. You know, whenever you're like dealing with that kind of stuff, especially if it's like drama where you're like, people might say that you're in the wrong or something like that. It's very, very helpful to have someone, you know, there to be to like validate how you're feeling and be like, no, you're not being crazy. This is actually ridiculous what's going on, and you have every right to feel the way you feel. You know, you shouldn't necessarily need that, but it is helpful to have, for sure. And sometimes it's just like, you know, sometimes the world is just trying to tell you one thing, and you need someone else to be like, no, you're right, they're wrong. I have both my window open and a fan going. Yeah, I got a fan going too right now. It gets warm upstairs in my apartment because, you know, cold air doesn't rise and all that. Alright. Be right back, going to grab some food. Ooh, nice. Well, enjoy your food, and I will await your return. Would have been right if Ford invented the... I know, it would have been Henry. Go. It's going to be mostly a matter of explaining myself to others that hear about it. Gotcha. And that's stressful in its own right, because, you know, you can't really control how other people take information you give them. All you can do is like try and explain it to the best of your ability and hope that they're understanding. But I hope that everything goes well, and I hope that the drama calms down soon and you don't have to worry about it for too long. Sure, we'll go strong style with this. And also limiting the spread, I guess. Gotcha. Well, I won't ask any further. I'm not gonna have you relive it or anything like that. So, I hope that I will at least be able to provide you a little bit of a distraction and you know, moral support. Who'd you say? How about some smoked brisket? Ooh, I could go for some smoked brisket right now. That'd be real good. I had some Chinese food for dinner and pizza for lunch, so I had a lot of like takeout and stuff today. I could go for a good like slow cooked meat or something like that. I do like me some meat though. I need to make ribs again. I haven't made ribs in forever. Only problem is I don't know if any of the grocery stores around me are going to be open tomorrow because of the holiday. And I generally don't like to be like, you know, take advantage of companies that are open on holidays, because it's like I'm very much an advocate for, you know, workers' rights and stuff like that, and people being able to have vacation and time off and holidays and all that stuff. And I don't like to take advantage of people who are, you know, kind of forced into working on a holiday kind of stuff. So I don't like to you know, go shopping on, you know, Christmas or Christmas Eve or something like that. And I don't like to, or like Thanksgiving, Black Friday kind of stuff. So I try to avoid making workers work during, you know, holidays. And I also, if it's like, you know, really bad weather out and stuff like that, I definitely don't like to do like takeout or anything like that. So I try my best to make it as painless for the workers as possible. At most, just let me know if someone's spreading stuff about me and who it is. Okay, I think I'm actually pretty good about avoiding those types of people from my streams, which is really nice. So likely it won't happen, but if it does, I will let you know. Enough about my problems with on office so far. We're just using a bunch of Pokemon, or a bunch of moves on Rowlet to get it a perfect Pokedex. So really not much, but I don't know. It's been nice to just chat with you guys. I can focus more on chat. Actually, like some meat, huh? Yes. I love meat. I love meat in my mouth. God damn it. Why do I do this to myself? I knew I was doing it as I did it, too. It did not stop me. Oh, God. I'm just going to have a montage of all of the out-of-context things I've said. Just be like, hey, this is what you could be in for if you come in on a stream. Then it's just gonna be like, you know, I'd prefer a large hog, and I really want some meat in my mouth right now, and stuff like that. It's just like, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. Doodle, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. And Acidic Toad as well. Thank you so much for being here. I can definitely send you over the shiny. Give me a minute, and I will send it on over to you. I don't think you'll be involved, fortunately, since it's all happening way outside your stream lines. Oh, the stream times. Yeah, gotcha. That is another benefit, is that, like, first of all, I'm generally pretty... I get along with people pretty easily, so generally I don't have too many issues with, like, drama and stuff like that. And second of all, no one's awake when when I'm streaming anyway, so how could I have drama when everyone's asleep? That is one of the best things about being asleep, is that you can't get into drama. Have you ever had prosciutto? Oh, prosciutto's good. Prosciutto's very good. Love me some prosciutto. Finally, long last. Which one am I giving you again? The Cricketune? Excuse me, sorry. Got a hiccups. Sus or not, I actually enjoyed meat in the not sus way. I love meat as well. The problem is, like, I fully acknowledge that it's probably immoral to eat meat when you could afford to eat, like, vegetarian at the very least, if not vegan. But at the same time, I'm just like, I really like the taste of it, though. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to use, like, aerial ace on this anyway, so... Yes, Cricketune? Alright. Let me, just get back to the camp, and I will, head over to trade it off to you. Also, let me do this real quick. Especially with sandwiches. Yeah, prosciutto is very, very tasty. I love me some. It's really good in antipasto. I did smoked stromboli one time. Pizza crust, pepperoni, prosciutto, shredded cheese, bacon, olive oil, Italian seasonings, wrapped up and brushed with garlic and butter melted. Oh, God, you're going to make me, like, start drooling. Oh, my God, that sounds so good. Making me jealous, Space Ghost. We eat meat, Series 5. We're just following the cycle of life. Sure, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's like if you eat meat you're being immoral or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that. I eat meat every single day. I'm just saying like it is probably more moral to not eat meat if you are able to do so. I just think that, you know, if you can avoid harming animals for our consumption, it is probably the more moral way to go. Which is why I'm very excited for when they eventually have lab-grown meat, where they just, like, you know, grow it in grow cells in a petri dish and basically create the meat without having it ever have to have been attached to, you know, a sentient life. I am excited for that because that means I can totally feel, you know, unambiguous about eating meat and just be and have no moral qualms about it whatsoever. But until then, I'm just going to feel a little guilty about it. Alright, internet. There we go. Arby's sponsor this, man. Oh man, I do love me some meats though. Alright, Doodle, you ready? What about harming plants though? They don't have the same sort of at least that I know of. I don't think that they have the same sort of awareness of themselves and the ability to like feel pain and stuff like that. So we are slowly unlocking the tech to eat animals without harming them. Yes, I want that to be reality. Meats and sweets, something for you to eat. I got to taste for some sweet potato pie. See, I'm not really much of a sweets person. I eat mostly savory things. I really like meat, and like, you know, hearty full meals and stuff like that. Whooper opinion? I like Whooper. I guess I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I'm not like a Whooper hater per se. Quagmire I'm not as huge a fan of, but Whooper is okay. And fungi. Morals don't apply to plants. I don't know. I mean, if we found out that they have a way to feel pain and stuff like that, I might feel bad about eating plants, or causing them pain and stuff like that. But as of my current knowledge, I'm not aware of that. You think I have the most code memorized by now? Yeah, that's okay. Got me some blueberries. Oh, blueberries are the best. I love blueberries. My grandmother on her property had. I don't know if she still does, but she at one point had blueberry bushes, and they had an all-terrain vehicle that we were able to drive around, and it was I would sometimes just drive it and like literally park right next to the bushes and just eat blueberries as I was sitting in the driver's seat of this ATV. Very good memories of that. Very tasty blueberries. Pokemon players at Burger King. Can I get a double Whooper? That's funny. Gonna lurk while I eat them. Listen, that sounds like a wonderful time. Watching some Pokemans and eating some blueberries. Can't ask for more. Pretty sure they do feel pain. Well, I don't know about that, but if they do, then I would hope that at the very least we are minimizing their pain when picking fruits. Because like the point of fruit and vegetables, I'm pretty sure, is to spread the seeds anyway. So it's like it's not like we're like eating the plants and like killing the plants to be able to eat them. We are specifically eating the things that they create so that we will pass on the seeds. Like they evolved fruits and veggies and stuff so that you could it could pass on the seed and make it enticing for an animal to eat something and then pass on the seed to be able to be planted and create a new version of itself, type of thing. So I would hope at the very least that there's a way to get the fruit or the vegetables off of the plant and not have it cause harm to the plant. W Grandma? Oh yeah. I actually got to see her just today. We were I went up to go to visit my uncle's place, and she had come over with some of my other family members on that side of the family to go see him, because he lives up pretty far away from pretty much everyone else. We were actually pretty close. All things considered, we're like an hour and a half away. But he's been pretty isolated from the rest of the family, and he takes care of an autistic man, so which is a full-time job. Unfortunately, he does not get to go to many of like the family outings and stuff like that. Like he wasn't able to get to our wedding, my wife's and I's wedding, because you know it's just hard to travel, and you know the autistic man it needs constant attention. So unfortunately, he's you know it's hard for him to get out. So we went to go visit him, and it was got to see all my family and stuff like that. So it was a really good time. Jacob in Nutty, Ohio, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. And also, congratulations, Doodle. Now Fwog does have a friend. A friend. If you're looking for extra shinies, I have 4 boxes full I need to get rid of. Ooh. Definitely go check out Dark Legend if you want to get some shinies. My father grows tomatoes. I always think the plants are taking a tomato. I thank the plants after taking a tomato. Gotcha. That's a nice way to go about it. I like that. I'm always a fan of giving respect to living things. I'm a kind to everyone, and everything gets stressed out if someone picks a flower kind of person. Yeah, I try to not harm any living things if I can, except certain bugs, like mosquitoes. I try to you know, not cause harm to other living things. I'm not perfect by any means. Obviously, I eat meat, and you know, I'll kill a bug and stuff like that, and I put out traps to catch a mouse and stuff like that. So I'm not perfect by any means, but I do try at least. She makes a delicious breakfast quesadilla. Ooh. I'm not sure if you are live in the mid-Atlantic area of the U.S. or not, but have you ever tried Wawa? Wawa is amazing. Makes amazing food for a gas station, and just an absolute vibe. Can't even step on grass without feeling bad. See, yeah, I'm okay with stepping on grass for the most part, unless it's someone's lawn, in which case I will usually avoid it. But that's more of like a respect to the person thing rather than like a respect to the grass thing. Which maybe I'm being inconsiderate in that instance, but that is my mindset on it, at least. I don't hold back, but when a little bro's about round to go, I go 1%. With what, playing games? Bite-sized glitches, thank you so much for the $1 donation. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. Can we get some hype in the chat for Bite-sized glitches? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you. Cho just yelled at me for not playing with her, so I gotta go. Alright, have a good night, Doodle. Thank you so much for joining, and congratulations on the cricket tune. Happy to finally pass it on to you. I've heard of Wawa, similar to Sheets. It's breakfast sub with a pretzel bun as an option. Ooh. Yeah, Wawa is so good. Wawa is absolutely delicious food, and it's just like it's just like a really nice convenience store. And they have like they make like subs, and they have like abilities for like quesadillas and stuff like that. It's just I used to go there for lunch all the time when I was interning outside of Philadelphia. And it's just I would go like every day for lunch. It was really good. I miss it. They don't have any near me. Oh, okay, we live it. We live it. Oh, we don't live that though. Oh, we live it though. Let's go. Freaking roller coaster. We live that. No, we don't. Yes, we do. What's going on? I have no idea. Ah! Okay, cool. We got it. Let's see. Philadelphia Fly Eagles fan. I'm not a Philadelphia fan. I'm sorry, Space Ghost. I hope that you aren't too disappointed if you are a Philadelphia fan. But I was just interning near there. It was actually a really long commute. I grew up in New Jersey, so I'm more of a but it was like farther north, so I'm more of a New York fan. For football, I'm actually weird because I was a big Brett Favre fan growing up, so I ended up becoming a Packers fan, and you know, for a while I was a big Rodgers fan, although now I'm kind of like over him because he's just like more trouble than he's worth. But also I think they got rid of him. I think he's now a Jet, so that might also be another thing to take into consideration. But in terms of football, Packers fan. In terms of like other sports, either New Jersey or New York sports. I'm a New Jersey Devils fan for hockey, a Mets fan for baseball, and for basketball, I never really watched growing up, but I like Steph Curry, so I guess I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. But that's kind of like, you know, just I don't watch, so I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. And I also like root for the Celtics because I live near enough to Boston that I would be classified as that kind of fan. Unfortunately, I'm near the city of Cleveland. Listen, you can't help where you were born. Can't help that all of the teams that are near you seem to be, I don't know, cursed. You had LeBron for a while though. That's pretty cool. He's okay. Killed a Bidoof with a 100% IV, level 100 dialogue. I love doing that kind of stuff where you can just like absolutely overkill. Like you use your strongest move on your level 100, perfectly hyper trained, maxed out Mon on like youngster Joey in the first route. That is a very entertaining thing to me. She-Wolf, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Lovely to have you. And congratulations on 93% immediately. Did you say you were a Packers fan otherwise? Yes, although I don't really watch football as much anymore. I mostly watch for the like fantasy aspect of it. I enjoy doing fantasy football. So I mostly just watch to see, you know, which players that I have on my team and how are they doing, that kind of thing. Dang it, Frostbite. And there goes Rally. Of course. One Magic season, true, but a football team to have a parade for going 0-16. Yeah, that is rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, I can somewhat commiserate. I am a New York Mets fan, and we basically are the definition of you know, just sad sap story. They haven't won since 10 years before I was born. I'm a diehard Packers fan myself. Oh, nice. Yeah, I grew up really liking Brett Favre. As a football player, apparently as a person he's questionable, but you know, as a football player, I was always a big Brett Favre fan when I was really young, and so I started rooting for the Packers. And my parents weren't big enough Giants fans that they you know, kind of like enforced it on me. So I ended up becoming a Packers fan, and then when Rodgers came in, I was a big fan of Rodgers. And now I guess Jordan Love, hopefully he does well. Still waiting on that house. Listen, I would love nothing more than to have a house so that you can take all of the steel from it. I'm trying my absolute darndest to do that, but with my wife. But it's just, listen, the market is not nice. The market just does not like us. Like it's like $500,000 for a shack at this point. At least your baseball team name wasn't forced to be changed. Yeah. I on the bright side, I guess my name wasn't, you know, racially questionable enough that it had to be changed. honestly, I don't think it's not my place to say whether it should have been changed or not. Like, you know, I'm not the person that would theoretically be insulted by it. I would say that you just, you know, you go based on if it's like, you know, if it is truly insulting to Native American fans and stuff like that. I get it, and I think Guardians is a pretty cool name, right? It's Guardians. I think it's the Guardians. I think that's the one. So I think the Guardians is a cool idea, especially because it's like it's based off the bridge in Cleveland, right? Which I think is a fun tie-in to the city, as opposed to just being like, okay, let's just find a new name that has no connection to our city or anything like that. I think it's cool that they have that direct call-in. But you know, it's not my place to say whether they should have changed it or not. Ectric has won a rock roast fest. Well, thank you, I guess. Uh-oh. That Stantler's dead. Must have gotten run over. So sad. Oh no, it's just sleeping. He'll be dead soon, don't worry. It is Guardians. I thought Rockers would have been a cool name because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That would have been cool too. As long as it like had some sort of tie-in to Cleveland itself. Like if they had just gone with like a random, you know, like if they had just gone with like the lion, or no, couldn't have been lions. There's already a lions. But if they had just gone with like the, you know, the tigers or something like that, and it had like no connection to Cleveland at all or anything like that, I would have. Oh no, they could have gone with the Lions. The Lions are football. I'm thinking we're talking about baseball. Yeah. As long as they didn't go with like a random one and they went with something that's like actually specific to Cleveland, I like that idea at the very least. You know, whether it ends up being something that fans embrace, you know, that's up to the fans. And I think Rutgers would have been cool too. Let me heal up my Pokemans. Because, you know, Rowlet went the way of the dodo bird there for a second. Alright, so I just need to use agile moves, huh? Beautiful. Bunch of agile moves. I can do that. Bunch of agile moves, and then we have the best possible shiny luck on Rowlets. Alright, we'll go agile aerial leads. Cyan, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Lovely to have you. Hope you're doing well. Back in the day, the old municipal stadium, both the Indians and Browns played at. Oh, interesting. So you had multiple teams playing there for multiple sports, kind of like how the old Raiders stadium used to have like the baseball field on it. That's pretty cool. Although I do remember them players saying that if it was a baseball field, it was really, really bad to play on, just because like the change in terrain made it really difficult to keep your balance and stuff like that. Just finished my stream with a whopping 10 likes. Congratulations, Cyan. That's awesome. If you want to post your link, or if Violet wants to post your link, go check out Cyan's channel. Doing some awesome stuff and streaming a lot lately. Was this your 12-hour stream today? I know you were doing a shiny only run. Or you were planning on it, at least. But that's awesome, man. I'm super happy for you. Way to go. Just gotta keep on building. Soon 10 will be like nothing to you. You'll be like, oh, I scoff at 10 likes. No, of course not really. Like, obviously, it's just like, no matter what, 10 likes is just like insane. Like 10 people enjoyed your stuff enough to want to click the like button. That's insane. But yeah, Bronson, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How was your day? It was great. Went to go visit my family. Had some good food and just kind of hung out, played some cornhole. It was fun. Just saw the Reddit. Saw the I healed my team, right? Oh, you went on the Reddit? It's been a while since I've been on the Reddit. I need to go update that again. I need to start posting there. It's been fine. Didn't do that. I tried, but I was super tired. That's fair. 12 hours is a long time to stream, for sure. Did Minecraft. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. How'd that go? June 4th, 1974. Indians versus Texas Rangers to get back at the Rangers manager, Billy Martin, for roasting the fans during an interview. The game down in Texas where a brawl happened. The Indians had a promotion on June 4th called 10-cent beer night. Oh, God. I can see that going wrong in a million different ways. I'm happy with them just coming in. Had 666 comments in the live stream today. Dang, nice. Congratulations. That is so awesome. Love to see that you're getting some traction there, man. Always happy that other people are succeeding. How long do you stream on the regular? I usually stream. I try to stream around 2 hours. It's never, it's sometimes, especially if I start late like I did tonight, I might go for less, and sometimes I'll start earlier and go for more. I usually around 1 o'clock in the morning for me, I start thinking about ending off the stream. Because I started so late, it'll probably be more like 1:30 when I start thinking about ending off the stream. But it's it usually depends on how early I started, but around 2 hours. Did some Security Breach earlier. I've never played Security Breach. 12-ounce cups of cheap beer for a dime. $1 you could get a bleacher seat and 5 beers. Dang. Yeah, that sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. That sounds like a bunch of beer thrown onto the field waiting to happen. See what you mean by moderation duties? What's up, Mental? Thank you so much for joining. Good to see ya. How have you been? Have to make sure I can plug links. Oh, for moderating? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Also, everyone go check out Metal Mental's channel. Good friend of the channel, done some collabs in the past, and does some awesome streaming content. So go give him some love. Just lurking, I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here, man. How did the rest of your move go? I hope everything turned out okay. I hope you're all set and excited for the new chapter in the new digs. Security Breach is the 8th FLAF. Oh, okay. I get you. Some lady tried to basically make love to one of the umpires. People mooning the crowd, and between innings, people running around the field. Honestly, not the way I expected it to go wrong, but makes sense. I mean, I guess, sometimes you just have to try and F one of the umpires. Sometimes they're just not giving you the calls, and you're like, maybe if I throw him a bone, or let him throw me a bone, maybe if I bone him, then he'll stop boning the team. Am I right or am I right? Actually, let's run away. Yeah. I'm happy between your stream and his demographic. Oh! Mental, you're streaming right now? Awesome. Definitely go check out Mental's stream as well. Throw him a like. Obviously, I would love for you to stay here, but if you have to go check out Mental. Hot dogs, beer, and other beverages bought brought into the stadium before all the security and thrown at the Texas players. Yeah, that was what I was expecting, personally. That was what I was expecting. Alright. We finished off Rowlet. Now it's time for Dartrix. We need a few more strong styles. We need a bunch of roosts. We need 5 more strong styles, 15 agiles, a bunch of roosts, and 3 leafages. Okay. I can dig it. Let's do this. ElectriCrew will play Pokemon Unite. Oh, you're playing Pokemon Unite? Or is Mental playing Pokemon Unite? Either way, that's awesome. We need... Let's do that. Bam. Perfect. Now I can use Roost. I don't have Roost. Never mind. Dang it. Got rid of the barrel. With a couple of agile styles. Oh. Alright, let's see. So, change moves. We need a leafage in place of magical leaf. And then we need roost in place of leaf blade. Confirm. Beautiful. Damn. Alright, let's try this again. This time, we roost. Clunk. We'll just keep roosting until it doesn't use an attacking move, or we double out to it. One fan wanted a player's hat, tried to steal it and failed. The player basically brawled at the fan. Billy Martin grabbed the bat and led the charge onto the field. Jeez. Yeah, that's why they have a lot more security at the games nowadays, because it's just like it gets out of hand so fast. Alright, it's time. I have 4 tabs open on your screen. Oh, well, thank you so much, Medio How. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining in on it. You know those dex attacks that are like catch a certain size Pokemon however many times? You can trade the same Pokemon back and forth with someone to do that if you wanted. Oh, interesting. I mean, I feel like I probably have done most of the size ones just by proxy of the fact that I have done... oh shoot, whatever. By the proxy of the fact that I've done so much shiny hunting, that the chances of me not having caught a certain size Pokemon seems kind of low. But if I do need to do that, maybe I'll see if it can't be faster than just trying to catch some on my own. It was fun in games. For the first few innings, we got ugly near the end. Only 9 arrests were made. That 9th bases were literally. That's nuts. That is nuts. Beautiful. Dang it, Barrel. I was really counting on you not to keep attacking me so I could use Roost. Crimson, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Appreciate you joining in. Hope you're doing well. So many tabs open? Yeah, I usually have a ton of tabs open. Right now I actually don't, because I recently updated my computer, so it turned off all of my my tabs that I had opened up over time. Where's my money? Yeah, I'm definitely paying people to stay here. That is the goal for me. You have 10 tabs open. Honestly, that's not too bad for me, or by my standards. Works well for space-time distortion, exclusive Pokemon such as Cranidos and Shieldon, which have those tasks as well as their evolutions. Yeah, I did catch a bunch of them just to try and see if I couldn't get the ability to like evolve a certain number of their evolutions. rather than having to try and catch them. Only in Cleveland or the infamous Bottle Geek thing from 2002 Browns versus Jaguars. I don't think I remember that story. I was only 6 at the time, to be fair. Alright, so I need to use Roost 10 more times. I need to use 5 more Strong Styles, 7 more Agiles. Okay. Oh, you know, I can do a Strong or Agile Roost, I think. I just came up with the most amazing idea ever. Ooh, interesting. What's Cyan? Family Guy's amazing. I do like Family Guy. I've actually been watching a show called The Orville, which is it's made by Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy. It's like a Star Trek parody type of stuff. It's really, really good. Pokemon D&D event. I actually did have that kind of idea. I want to implement it at some point. It was mostly just that I haven't gotten around to setting it up and stuff, and it might take some serious setup. But my idea was to basically have dang it, go away. It was basically to have chat control what we do in like a Nuzlocke challenge or something like that, and we basically have chat like decide, okay, we want to try and catch this thing, we want to try and release it, we want to try and go take on this gym or something like that, and as much as possible we let chat, whatever chat decides we do, and then we would have dice rolls to determine like how effective you are at attempting to do that, and then you like go through like all of the major battles and stuff. That was my idea for like a D&D Pokemon thing, and I would really love to try it out, but in order to do that I kind of want to be able to have like control over which Pokemon you're fighting when type of stuff, like be able to scale the levels of the Pokemon that you're fighting against in this Nuzlocke to match how well you rolled and stuff like that. So like if you were to like roll a nat 1 or something like that, you'd be facing against like level 100s and stuff like that. But if you rolled a nat 20, then you're facing against like level 5s or something. Maybe not that extreme, but still. That kind of thing. Oh yes, Violet, thank you for reminding me of the STD, by the way. I almost forgot that it was there. Oh boy. I also might end this off somewhat soon because I'm starting to get tired. There's a chance for the Browns to make the playoffs. They run a play, fourth quarter late, and they say it's a first down since a fourth down play. Interesting. They run a couple more plays. Jaguars coach wants to challenge the fourth down play. They ran a couple plays already. Oh, so they let him challenge it even after having done plays? That's not supposed to be allowed. You suppose the whole point of like trying to rush to get the next playoff is so that you don't have to don't allow them to like review it and change their mind and stuff like that. I could help set it all up. I would be interested in possibly getting some help with that if you know how to edit the trainer's Pokemon stats and stuff like that from like trainer to trainer on a trainer to trainer basis type of stuff. It was lacking at 30. Well, don't break your computer, but I wish you luck with getting as many tabs as possible. More like a regular D&D game, but Pokemon theme. I mean, I feel like that is something that someone has already done. Is the thing. And like, I feel like there might be a fun idea, but I have never really come up with an idea of how to do that, and I'm sure that there's like rule sets and stuff, but I've never really done D&D. I only really watch it, so I wouldn't be knowledgeable on how to set that up and run it and stuff like that. Thanks, Violet, for reminding me of the SCD. Yeah, I do like me some out of context stuff. They let him challenge it after a long time waiting, and they changed their minds. Crowd got so wild, they started throwing beer bottles onto the field. I mean, obviously that's not reasonable or justified in any way, but I do get, like, being frustrated because, like, that's not the way it's supposed to work. There we go. Perfected Rowlet. We're going to return to the village. Alright, unfortunately, I am actually getting really, really tired, so I think I'm going to call it a stream, but we're going to go and pass on the love. Thank you so much for joining. I apologize for it being a little bit of a shorter stream, but I just got really, really tired and stopped being able to, like, fully focus, so I don't want to give you a bad product, so we're going to go and pass on the love to someone. Let's go pass it on to Mental. Mental's playing some Pokemon Unite. We're going to go pass on the love to him. And give him some love. So go check out Mental's stream with the hashtag #ElectricGrade. We're going to pass on that love. Great stream, good stream nonetheless. Thank you so much, Darklit, and I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to go to Mental's stream for sure. There's a D&D bot that can be used for Discord. I have it, and I have a character, but I haven't played a session yet. Interesting. Oh, She-Wolf's heading off. Okay, She-Wolf, have a great night. Thanks so much for joining. But yeah, we're going to go over to Mental's raid, stream for a raid. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see you in the next stream. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your night.